Hello, K-pop fans. In today's video, we're diving into a rumor that's been buzzing around the BTS fandom, claims that BTS V might be looking for a way out of his mandatory military service. Curious about what's really happening? Let's break it down without any unnecessary fluff. In South Korea, mandatory military service is a rule that can't be negotiated. Every man, without exception, is required to serve as part of his national duty. It's no surprise that even top-tier celebrities like BTS V aren't exempt from this law. However, a rumor has recently surfaced suggesting that V might be trying to sidestep this obligation. Is that really the case? Let's unpack the details one by one. The rumor began circulating after some ambiguous comments appeared on social media. Some fans interpreted a few of V's statements, which seemed to convey a sense of confusion or reluctance, as signs that he might be considering alternative options regarding his military duty. Unfortunately, these interpretations are often taken out of context. Remember, a spontaneous remark or an offhand comment in an interview isn't necessarily meant to serve as an official statement about one's personal life. Before we delve any further, it's important to understand that in South Korea, mandatory military service is an integral part of the country's defense system. There are virtually no major exceptions, even for those in the entertainment industry. The process is strictly regulated by law. Of course, a few exceptions exist under specific circumstances, such as certain health issues, but those require a long, rigorous process with limited scope. So, the idea that a star as big as BTS V could simply opt out of this duty sounds highly unlikely. In today's digital age, every word uttered by an artist can be blown out of proportion by netizens. A comment that is merely a reflection of personal feelings, without the intent to announce a major decision, often morphs into wild speculation. Many are now asking, is it true that V doesn't want to serve his mandatory military service? Yet, without any official confirmation from his agency or from V himself, all of this remains nothing more than conjecture. Up to now, there has been no official statement from Big Hit Music or Hype confirming these rumors. The agency consistently emphasizes that any decision related to military service is a personal matter and must, of course, be carried out in accordance with South Korean law. If there were any changes or special policies in place, the relevant authorities would provide transparent information. So, don't be too quick to jump on unverified news. We all know that the Korean entertainment world is under constant public scrutiny. Every move an artist makes, no matter how trivial, can quickly become the subject of heated discussion across various platforms. Devoted fans sometimes forget that behind the immense fame, BTS V is just a regular human being who has to deal with everyday routines and the same rules as everyone else. Similar rumors have cropped up before, and usually, in the end, everything reverts back to the unyielding reality of the law. Historically, many Korean celebrities have found themselves entangled in controversies regarding their military service status. Even though such issues sometimes spark media debates, everything ultimately follows the procedures established by the law. This demonstrates that there is no special treatment that allows anyone, even a top idol, to bypass national regulations. Therefore, the claim that BTS V would try to find a loophole or a way to get out of his military duty appears to be nothing more than an overblown notion fueled by fan imagination. In a world flooded with instant information, we must be extra critical about what we believe and share. Unverified rumors can easily cause unnecessary worry and even drive a wedge between fans. Before accepting or spreading any news, always ensure that the information comes from official and reliable sources. Remember, not everything that appears on your social media feed is factual. This is especially true for sensitive issues like mandatory military service. As fans, we all want the best for our idols. However, it's crucial not to let wild speculations cloud our judgment. BTS V has consistently demonstrated his commitment to his craft and is following the process set by the authorities. Regardless of the rumors, we should give him the space to complete his obligations without the added pressure of baseless public opinions. Our support should remain focused on his music, performances, and overall contributions to the entertainment industry. Amid the torrent of information and rampant speculation, the best course of action is to remain patient and wait for any official clarification. Every piece of unconfirmed news is simply part of the rapidly changing digital landscape. We must learn to distinguish between hard facts and mere opinions, so that we're not easily swayed by potentially inaccurate information. Based on everything we've discussed, there is no solid evidence to support the claim that BTS V is considering opting out of mandatory military service. Everything being circulated at this point remains mere speculation, without any official basis. The process of mandatory military service in South Korea is deeply embedded in the nation's legal framework and cannot simply be altered because of someone's popularity. In closing, let's continue to support BTS and their work while respecting the processes that our idols have to go through. Stay critical and discerning when evaluating the news you come across. Thank you for watching this breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any more updates on exciting K-pop content. See you in the next video. Hopefully, this explanation helps clear up the various speculations that have been floating around. Remember, behind every rumor, there's often a more complex truth. Stay calm, stay critical, and continue to support the work of our idols.